Alright, YouTubers, fix your whip here in the house. I got a 04 G35X. It is, the symptoms are, it's actually my brother's car. He said he came home one day, tried to start it the next day, car cranks, turns right off. So he actually killed the battery. I'm jumping in now because he kept cranking it. Obviously that doesn't help. First thing I'm thinking it might be is gonna be a fuel pump, but I have a scanner here. You guys see here my camera a little bit. I'm gonna plug it in. I know there's gonna be a bunch of codes now that he killed the battery, and there's so many other things, but I got this from Amazon. It's called Creeder. Paid about 220 bucks for it. The thing is, the reason I paid so much for it is because of the fact that it has ABS and airbags also in it. So, see what codes we get. So we're gonna go diagnose. Okay. So the reason I'm saying it might be a fuel pump is because this car does have 150,000 miles, and that's one thing that's never been changed. So I'm getting P0340 camshaft position sensor. I'm getting another camshaft sensor, P040. And I got a crankshaft position sensor. Okay, so we got P0340, P0335, P0345. Let me try to clear this. Alright, so maybe it might not be a fuel pump. It could be a cam sensor. Alright, so first things first, the scanner showed camshaft sensor bank 1. So I got to get to the camshaft sensor, which is going to be located, if you look, it is going to be back here somewhere. So what I got to do is take off this cover. With Nissan and Infiniti, it's usually always 10 millimeters. So always good to have a 10 millimeter ratchet. So I'm just gonna take off 1, 2, 3, 4 screws. Pretty simple. This is gonna be my first time doing this, so we We are gonna learn together. Alright, I see it. I want to see if you guys can see it. It is, if you look at that green connector, trying to see if you guys can see it in the video. If you look at that green connector right here, there's two 10mm bolts. So first thing I'm going to do is just take off the connector, and here, let me. Alright guys, so for the location of the sensor, this is the front of the engine. You're going to come to the passenger side. In the back, you're going to see this green connector, that green connector there with the two bolts, 1 and 2. It's going to be kind of hard for me to get on camera. I hope you can see it, but you just got to take out the connector first, get those two bolts off, just slip right off. Alright you guys, so I just pulled this one out. This is the old one. It's got oil all over it, don't worry, that's normal. And this is the new one right here. So that's what you're looking at. This is how it looks. Try to show you guys again where I pulled it out from. It is right in back over here where my finger is. This is the connector that actually goes to it. What kind of stinks about it is this part where you have to push it in order to pull it off that sensor is under. So you can't kind of see it on top. You have to kind of put your hand inside, kind of get the feel of it. It's under on the back side, obviously where you can't see it, but you'll feel it in there. Push it in, take a long flathead, easily kind of pry it out as you're pushing down on the clip to pull it out, and you should be able to get it. Alright you guys, Fix Your Whip has done it again. So my first initial thought was fuel pump. I don't know, when you just get a crank, no start, to me initially that's what I thought. I guess I was wrong. Well, thank God for that scanning tool I bought from Amazon. Led me to find out that it was that sensor. So changed that sensor. It took me a little bit because I had to find the right tool to get it off. I just ended up using a wrench, a 10mm wrench. Fitting a socket with a ratchet was kind of really hard to do. So that's why I used that wrench. Ended up pulling out that one screw, 10mm. After that, cranked it up. And beware, open your garages, because my brother kept trying to start it, and I guess he flooded it. And when I just started it, it filled the whole garage with a lot of smoke. So yeah, change that sensor. I'm up and running again. So hopefully this video helped you, and please subscribe. I need subscribers. Any questions? If I could get to 1,000 subscribers, I will fix the VDC off, slip, and ABS light. I know a lot of people are having that issue on this G35 2004. So if you guys are having that issue, please subscribe, and I will do that next.